In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use an add-on called fSpy. I'll post a link to the add-on's homepage, where you can find a detailed instruction on how to install and use the add-on. To briefly introduce this add-on, fSpy is an application that matches Blender's camera to a camera that took a still image shot. You might ask, why do we need to match Blender's camera to the still image camera's point of view? The reason for that is because, if we were to design something that was based on a still image, we must spend a long time trying to figure out how to match the still image camera's focal length, position, rotation, orientation, and so with Blender's camera. fSpy does that for us instantly, and that's why this add-on is one of the most important add-ons we need to know about. As you see in this demonstration, we can animate using a still image. If I were to animate the balls bouncing on the stairs, it would have taken me some time to model and texture the scene. With fSpy, all I had to do was setting the fSpy scene properly, in order to import it to Blender. There are only 3 objects made with Blender in this animation example, and they're the stairs, the spheres that were generated as particles, and the plane that acted as the source of the particles. I'll demonstrate how this animation was created. Let's begin. Let's load fSpy's example project. The example scene is showing the most ideal setup need to use. A transform gizmo-looking triple arrow object on the screen is not the transform gizmo, but a tool to show the current state of the scene. Our main goal is to adjust numbered handles to make sure that gizmo is showing a perfect orientation status like this. If we can align a 3D guide box to edges like this, that means we can import this fSpy file to Blender and start to model the scene based on the still image. Because fSpy will allow us to set our Blender's camera to perfectly match the still image camera's focal length, position, rotation, orientation, and so on. We need to drag the handles to match the scene's perspective representation like this. If we can adjust it correctly, then we'll see the gizmo to show the perfect X, Y, and Z status. I'll create a new scene by importing a fresh image. Notice the gizmo is flipped upside down? That won't work well in Blender, and we need to fix that. Let's flip X and Z to see if that would correct the gizmo. As you can see, if the lines are not aligned, the gizmo will start to flip. So it's very important to drag the handles to match the perspective representation seen on the still image. This is how we import the file in Blender, after installing the add-on by following the guideline on the official fSpy homepage. Let's go to File, Import, fSpy. Do you notice how the gizmo's Y is not aligning properly with the stairs? We need to confirm what went wrong. This is how we check the most accurate status in 3D, in fSpy. Let's activate the X, Y, grid floor. We're seeing the same issue we saw in Blender. To correct this, we need to use from third vanishing point as the principal point, and we need to use the third vanishing point as the y. Let's save and try again. But then you'll notice even after correcting that issue, our scene won't perfectly match the still image. I'll show you an example with an array modifier. The mismatch issue occurs because we don't have the exact 3D dimensional values and we're only using the approximate orientation values by visually observing the scene. The arrayed stairs won't match the photo perfectly, for that reason. Let's move on. I'll show you how to make the ball bouncing animation. Let's select the side edges like this and extrude them up. Let's add a plane and use that as the particle source. We need to create a UV sphere as the particle object. Let's activate collision on the mesh we have created. Let's play the animation. The balls aren't rolling down the stairs. What we can do is adding additional axis values in the scene's gravity like this. Also, we can adjust the mesh's damping value under collision settings. This was a tutorial on how to use the fSpy add-on. I would highly recommend everyone to use this add-on, and practice the perspective orientation matching skills. Thank you for watching.